poem was written in 1942, about a year before I was born, old as I am. Remember your mother and father, and the first lie whose indiscreet odor skulks in your memory. Remember your first insult toward those who made you. The seed of pride was sown. The faint light of the break in things appeared, shattering the oneness of night. Remember those nights of terror, when the thought of nothingness clawed your belly and endlessly came back to gnaw like a vulture. And remember the sun-lit mornings in your room. Remember the night of deliverance, when your unraveled body falling away like a veil, you breathed a little of the incorruptible air. And remember the sticky animals that seized you again. Remember the tenacious magic and poisons and dreams you wanted to see. You bound your two eyes shut so as to see, without knowing how to open the other. Remember your fellow travelers and your shared deceptions and that great desire to escape the cage. Remember the day when you tore through the fabric of things and you were taken alive, pinned motionless in the rackets of wheels upon wheels, turning without turning, and you within it all, always seized by the same motionless moment, repeating, and time made only one revolution. Everything evolved in three innumerable directions. Time turned back on itself, and the eyes of flesh saw only a dream. There existed only a devouring silence. Words were dried peels, and the noise, the yes, the noise, the no, the black and visible howling of the machine denied you. The silent shout, I am, which the bone hears, from which the stone dies, from which what never lived believes itself to die. And you were reborn at each instant, only to be denied by the great, boundless circle, wholly pure, center and only center, pure, except for you. And remember the days that followed, when you walked about like a bewitched corpse, with the certainty of being eaten by the infinite, of being reduced to nothing by the sole existing absurd. And above all, remember the day when you wanted to throw everything away. It didn't matter how, but a guardian watched in your night, watched while you dreamed, made you touch your flesh, made you remember those you loved, made you gather up your rags, remember your guardian. Remember the gorgeous mirage of concepts and of poignant words, a palace of mirrors constructed in the cellar. And remember the man who came to you, who broke everything, who took you up with rough hands, tore you from your dreams, and sat you down among the forms of broad daylight. Remember that you don't know how to remember. Remember that everything must be paid for. Remember your happiness. But when your heart was broken, it was too late to pay in advance. Remember the friend who offered his thoughtfulness to receive your tears, flowing from a frozen well, ruthlessly thawed by the springtime sun. Remember that love triumphed when she and you understood how to submit to its jealous fire, pleading to die in the same flame. But remember that love is of no one, that in your fleshly heart is no one, that the sun belongs to no one. Blush as you gaze at the murk in your heart. Remember the mornings when grace was like a stick brandished over you, which led you submissive through your days, happy, the beast of burden under the yoke. And remember that between its clumsy fingers, your poor memory let the golden fish dash off. Remember those who say to you, remember. Remember the voice that said to you, do not fall. And remember the suspect pleasure of fall. Remember, oh